Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Dwayne with Off Grit. Today, I just got finished doing my 30 bags, filling my sandbags, and now I am going to start transplanting some seedlings. I've just germinated some of my pepper seeds. As many of you know, I will be starting a pepper farm this year. It's going to take a while to get things off the ground because, as you know, plants take time to grow, and especially pepper plants. So, right now, it's just a matter of getting things germinated, getting them going, getting the system set up, getting my infrastructure set up to keep my plants safe and all that. So, I'm going to just take you around, show you what I've been doing. Here I am inside the used to be chicken run. I'm slowly transforming this into, my plant area where I'm going to keep a lot of plants. A lot of pepper plants are actually going to end up in here. It is a mess in here right now. It's going through a transition period. This used to just be open, all chickens in here. But I decided I'm taking my chickens out and putting them in chicken tractors. So got to get all these chickens out of here. In here where these jugs are, I'll be growing a lot of my greens. I'll probably transition over to basil once it gets hotter. But these are all milk jugs that are in the ground. There's a hydroponic solution inside them, and the ground keeps the solution cooler. So, I'll be able to grow things hopefully mostly year round here. So that'll be kind of neat to see how that works. And then next to this, you go inside here, get back a little bit. This is my greenhouse / hoop house, where I will be able to take the plastic down on the sides here to cool it off in here because it's going to get pretty hot pretty soon. And I'm going to have a screen right here where this door is. And this is where my vine crops are going to go. Everything here is also buried in the ground. It's all hydroponic in here. So right now all I got are some pea plants that I had been growing in the little earth bag grow house that I have, and just kind of seeing how things do here. These are kind of like my tester plants before I put like tomato plants in here. Ultimately I'll have tomato plants in here. I got some potato plants growing inside of feed bags. This technique I've seen online a few times. It's real simple. Basically what you do is you just let these potato plants grow, and as they grow up you add more dirt and compost in there, and that will continuously produce more potatoes, and you roll it all the way up to the top to the feed bag is completely rolled up. So I'm going to work on that this year. You can see some of the pea plants are doing pretty well here. They're starting to take off, so that's pretty neat to see. Like I said, all hydroponic. So I'm going to take you over to another area. Alright, so over in this area here, I've got some brainstorming that I've been doing about this, but I'm not 100% sure how I want to do this yet. This bathtub I got for free. Of course, I pulled it from a construction site. It was actually a brand new bathtub. It just had a little crack right here and they couldn't use it. So they threw it out, and of course I took it. It's been sitting here for, I don't know, close to 2 years. I haven't done anything with it, but I have lava rocks in here. And I think I might do something with aquaponics. I'm not 100% sure yet, but the idea would be is that, I can grow some aquaponics stuff in here, maybe have like a pipe running in here where that circle is there, and just have some water flowing in here. And then of course there's a drain at the bottom, and having that drain down into the aquaponic area where the fish are. I have half a tote over here that it's gotten some sun damage, but I think if I cut it down a little bit, it would still be usable. And I was thinking about maybe putting that tote in here and then somehow rigging up the bathtub so it was on top of it, and then running this off of solar, of course, and then just experimenting and seeing how that goes. So that's something that I've been thinking about. I just haven't quite mentally put it together yet how I want to do that. So, but something's going over here. Just don't know yet. I'll take you over here now. Alright, so this here is actually a remnant from my old house that I lived in. I used to have this thing. It looked a little nicer than this, but but I had lights on each one of these tiers, and I was growing microgreens in here, like just trays and trays of them, and I used to eat them all the time and everything else. And I was growing pepper plants, just everything that I wanted to put outside in the spring I used to grow in this thing, so I kept it. Now I'm repurposing it, and I'm probably going to grow more microgreens in here again, because where this is facing, the sun rises in the east, so it'll get afternoon shade really well, and but it'll get morning sun, and I'm thinking I should be able to grow my microgreens pretty much throughout the summer. Of course, I got a screen over top of it here to stop the bugs and stuff from getting in here, but you can see, you know, I just have some stuff growing in here. Got some lettuce, and got some oregano finally going. Man, that stuff takes forever to get started, but I'm happy to have that. I love oregano. Lots of different salad greens in here, and so nothing really in here yet. I just set the trays up. I put the pond liner in here so I can just have the flood trays ready to go. So this is where I'm going to be staging a lot of microgreens, I think. And then in this area here, I got to clean it up. A lot of cleanup. Of course, this here is going to be my future in-ground cistern here. This I dug out last year, right by the earth bag building, which you can see right here. You go inside the earth bag building, and that's where I'm starting all my plants. So that's what this building is here. So I'll just take you in here. All right, so this here's my hand-built earth bag building. Probably heard me talk about it quite a bit, but going down, it's about 3 feet in the ground. And right now I just have plants and just materials and supplies and things like that in here. Not 100% set up. You know, I've only been out here less than 2 years, so I still got a lot of stuff that I got to get done. But so you can see in here, this is where, you know, I've been growing with grow lights when it was cold out. You know, a few weeks back it was freezing outside, so this stuff here is just, I was keeping things going while I was getting set up. So this whole table right here has a pump, and there's a reservoir right there that I can flood this whole table. It's about, I don't know, I think 10 feet long by 4 foot wide. And I can flood this whole table. I can set the depth on it, and basically there's a return pipe underneath here that goes back, and it's just a kind of goes in a circle like that. So I can do a lot in here. Just haven't decided what yet. You know, everything's still in its initial stages. You know, I try to make loose plans, but then I also keep them loose enough to where, you know, if I have to make a change, I can change pretty quick without, you know, being too dug in on an idea. So that's how I've been able to survive out here so far, is because I've had to change plans quite a few times. You know, something just doesn't work like I thought it would. So anyways, so yeah, in here I'm just growing a lot of, you know, I just got some of my pepper plants just started germinating right now, so that's really cool. These are some specialty peppers that I got from Atomic Seeds. It's atomicseeds.com, and they sent me a bunch of seeds, a boatload of them. I bought a bunch, and they're all like the specialty super hots, things like that. And I'm also growing chiltepines, which is more of a local thing here, but chiltepine peppers are very valuable, and something that I've already had experience growing, so I'm looking forward to doing that. But yeah, that's what I've got going on today. So hopefully in tomorrow's video you'll see me that I will have started at least on the chicken tractors, or rabbit tractors. That's the next step to clear that out, but things are starting to move now. This is a very busy time of year for me, so this is the time of year where I don't get as much sleep because I got to get up and get moving in the morning. And so anyways, it's very fulfilling though. So thanks for watching and following along, and I'll talk to you soon.